Last time on Amnesia Memories. Rika gave us a big scare by teaming us up with one of her zealous fangirls. Orion tells us he's afraid of ghosts. Ikki comes to the rescue, and learn that wishes do come true. Only to find out that Rika is really mean, then get the rug pulled out from under us, and watch as EQ talks in private with homewrecker Mine. Yeah, real smooth, EQ. We last left off with EQ telling us that we need to talk later. Now that you're all caught up, on with the video.
Oh, good morning. Huh? Is Mine being cold to us again? Stefan. Good morning. Huh? And he's gotten nicer? What could have happened between them yesterday? It's always so hard to understand what's going on. Allow me to take your order, master. You know what? I have to admit it. I love the maid splash screens. Because their maid outfits are so interesting, I guess. Good work today, Stefan. What's this? So, what attitude will he use next? I'm sorry. You don't have to wait for me today. Can you go home by yourself? What? I made a promise to go spend time with the girls outside, so I'll be late. Don't worry about yesterday's message. I'll see you later. I'll call you.
100% Rika threatened your life, and he's like trying to find a way to sort things out. And at first he was like, okay, I'm just gonna lie over and just forget everything that I want. And then the next day he was like, no, I'm gonna fight for what I want. And then the next day he's like, actually, maybe everyone can win.
I think what he's doing is he's trying to, like, tie off all of his loose ends. He's put his foot down with Mine and saying, Mine, I'm not going to date you. It's not going to happen. I'm dating Stefan, and I think I like her. So I'm not going to stop dating her.
I really do feel like that he did for a minute feel insecure, though, and that he couldn't have what he wanted, though.
I know. I think he ended up getting the guts when he talked to Mine. Because Mine was so cold to us, where she was very upset after their conversation. I think he's now going through all the different fan club members, and he's letting them know slowly that this is it. He's done playing this game.
Personally. Yeah. Because
this way it's something
if he just
where he can get...
did it over a text or something, you know people would be like, fuck that, you know? He's so bullshit.
Yep, no, and I think he thinks that if he does it this way, it's going to be easier on them too. This way he can actually explain and talk to them and be personable so that they can still get a little bit of what they want, but at the same time, he can start making the arrangements to say, he is done. What's with him? It's been a long time since we've seen this splash screen.
Right. It's Ikki.
Ikki!
Oh, hey, did you really mean it when you said we go to karaoke today? It's true, right? Rika said she made an arrangement with you.
Yeah. I'll do whatever you want. As long as it doesn't affect my work tomorrow.
Yay, I'm so happy.
Karaoke. He's leaving you alone to go do karaoke now. Should we go home? Huh? Hey, are you a little angry? This is the first time you felt this way since we merged. So is it true? Are you feeling jealous?
Yep.
Hey, Stuffin. If you're really feeling jealous about this, maybe you should talk to Ikki and ask him why he's doing this.
I got one.
Woo!
The
As
first
long as
one,
you got one.
For some reason, the first one for sure was just really like, it's like, okay.
As long as I'm not saying ass, I think we're okay. Ikki might be planning something, right? Instead of getting mad, you should just ask him the reason. Again, if the two of you don't talk, you won't know the truth. Oh well. Sorry, I read ahead. Oh. Well, you can't call and ask him in front of the fan club members. That's right. It might take some time, but if you wait in front of his house, he'll eventually show up. Alright, wait. Let's dress up nice and warm and wait for Ikki in front of his house.
It's apartment,
It's okay.
not house.
It's okay. It'll go well if you just show him these feelings you have now. It sure is late. It's August, but your breath is steaming. What's with the temperature out here?
Duffin, what are you doing here? Hey, I said not to worry about the message yesterday. How long have you been waiting? Just come inside. Nobody saw you, right?
I'm sure if someone from the fan club saw us, they would have really messed with us. So no, I think we're good.
Well, he probably doesn't want to give away where his actual apartment is, and so the fangirls might go, wait, if she's standing out there waiting, 2 and 2 together is 4!
No, it's fish. Get it right.
Darn it, I was wrong. Huh? What's that supposed to mean? Would there be a problem if someone saw you?
Hold on a minute. I'll turn the heater and make some coffee. Sheesh. You sure do some silly things.
She can't help it when you treat her so coldly. But it's pretty warm inside his room.
Baby, it's cold outside.
Don't want to go home, it's too cold.
Here's some coffee. Careful, it's hot.
Hot coffee?
Delightful.
So, would you tell me why you were waiting out there? Didn't you think that it might be dangerous? What would you have done if those girls came back with me? You want the same thing that happened at the lodge to happen again. I told you from the very beginning. If I think it's dangerous, I might have to pretend to treat you coldly. You really can't believe what I'm saying to you. And you're doubting me. Does it look like I'm going around with them for fun?
Why is Ikki getting so mad?
Because he's protecting you and he expects you to remember.
Yep, and you just... He's worried about you. You scared him is all.
I want to do the first one, but it's probably the second one, huh?
It's actually the first one.
I won't know if you don't explain it.
I explained it when we started going out. Was I wrong to assume that wasn't enough explanation? Did I not say enough? Have you been questioning my actions all this time? Ugh. Someone saw my cell phone when we were at the lodge. I intend to treat you coldly in front of everyone so that they wouldn't harass you. But someone saw my cell phone and saw that we were getting along in secret. After that, I saw Mine talking to those girls. I thought she might have been connected to them, so I was wary around her. But when I asked Mine, it turned out that she was just worried for your sake too. So I stopped being so guarded during work. I went out with those girls to help calm them down, that's all. So, is there anything else you want to ask?
Why are you so mad?
Yep. Why? Should I be happy that the girl I love is doubting me like this? You were put in danger because I wasn't careful enough. I already can't forgive myself for that. It's dangerous and cold. I made you wait around for so long. Of course I'd be mad. You needed to go that far in order to figure out my true intentions. That makes me mad too. And I'm mad at myself for only being able to do things that would cause so much doubt. Why do you think I'm putting up with all of this? Just so you know, I'm having to suffer dozens of times more than you. And here you are, getting a little jealous. What are you trying to accomplish? Why do you have to show such jealousy? Yes, I'm a bit happy that you feel that way, but you can't even say you like me. So why are you so jealous? You can't tell me straight, right? You can't make up your mind. But I'm not like that. You already know, right? I'm in love with you. I'm serious about it. I want to be with you and embrace you all day and kiss you and have my way with you until we're both exhausted.
It's getting a little in-depth there.
I mean, but things just won't go that way. I doubt your feelings are anywhere near mine yet. And if everyone finds out how serious I am, there's no doubt that you would be bullied. How much do you imagine I have to endure here? I tried going out with girls seriously before, but none of them lasted more than 3 months. I'm not 100% sure, but they were probably being bullied. So, during high school, I decided to make up some rules. I'd only go out with someone for 3 months. I wouldn't get more involved than necessary, and I'd explain that to everyone. If everyone knew that it would end after 3 months, my girlfriend shouldn't be the target of too much jealousy. I'd lose my girlfriend after 3 months, but there were always more who came to confess to me. Her confession would be acknowledged, and I'd have another 3-month diversion. A win-win situation, is it not? No, that's like a win-lose situation. And unfortunately, he's the losing end. And that's how I've been dating people this whole time. That is, until you scolded me, telling me that my actions were just the worst. Just like you told me to. I've started repenting and changing my old ways. But it'll all be for nothing. You'll get bullied, and after 3 months, you'll want to break up.
That's why I've made it seem on the surface I'm not serious. And you need to act that way too. I know it'll only last for 3 months, but I can't think of any other way. You need to hurry. And to grow to like me more. Only have 1 week left.
Dun 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 dun.
How drastic.
August
The
24th.
24th. Dun dun. I guess we spent the day at work? Yep. Good work. You don't need to wait today either. Take care on your way home. I guess you just have to go home alone.
I should not have drank milk today.
Same. That's why I have a lovely hot tea waiting for me. That and because it's kind of cold since it is raining. It's not like there's a problem going back home alone, but this won't do anything for your memories. Maybe you should call someone and talk.
Kent? Let's talk to Kent.
Kent. Yes, we like Kent. He is weird, but we like him. Wait.
No!
Hey! Speak of the devil and he shall appear.
I love you, Mr. Japan Englishman. Japan English.
Yes, he's trying so hard and he sounds so strange. That big and dark object. Isn't that Kent?
That's a weird way to describe a person, but okay.
I mean, he's tall, he's dark, he's sitting there broodingly, emitting aura of stay away from me, I only have eyes for Ikki.
He's got that serious dude bro energy only vibes.
Yep. Yep.
Kissing the homies goodnight vibes. あなたが The last time I saw you was at your place the other day. I'm glad you seem better. How have you been doing with Ikki? Oh, I'm not actually asking for an answer. It's just a greeting. Don't pay any attention to me. What are you doing here, Kent? I almost called you Ikki.
It's number 2.
Ikki will be late. あとです. Does that mean you're going home alone now? Ah, so ka. I heard that walking home alone was the greatest enjoyment to him, so I figured he'd be here. I suppose I got ahead of myself. I should have considered statistical probability over just surprising Ikki. I guess I can't help it. I'll have to come back another time. Maybe I should walk you home? I'm not a replacement for Ikki, but it's better than going home alone.
You didn't even ask him for that. Was Kent always such a kind and generous character?
Yes. It would be a waste to do nothing after coming all the way here. And Ikki is worried about you. Just thinking of me as a bodyguard. With a man walking by your side, suspicious people won't come near you. Hi.
Aw. Kent seems worried, but Ikki was so worried that he talked to Kent about it too.
I think it's Ikso or something like that.
Ikkyo!
Well, Ikkyo. I guess the polite way, because he's being polite now, would be Ikimashou ka? Oh, don't worry. I still remember how to get to your place.
Yeah, that's a little sus. I can't remember going anywhere after one visit. But that's just me.
I used to remember a lot of these words, but I don't really remember anymore. I need to freshen up, especially since we're doing Kent route next. I promise I will, okay? 1 week left.
Aw.
It might not seem like it, but I am worried about Ikki. As his friend, his tomodachi. I've never seen him. Never seen him? Seem? I mean, it works with your character because you're like broken English right now,
But still, typo alert!
I've never seen him so serious about someone before.
Oh? I knew it! Ikki really is serious about you.
I told you before that I spend time with Ikki because I'm interested in his condition. Right? That's not a lie. Uso imasu? Uso arimasu? Masen. Uso arimasen. Kedo... It isn't the full truth either. I'm also... I tried. I really tried.
You tried.
I'm also interested in Ikki's cognitive dissonance.
Cognitive dissonance?
In other words, his heart and his body are in a state of unbalance. Everyone has a side like that, but it's strikingly obvious in his case. He explains the contradictions between reality and his desires while being affected by the condition of his. Those mixed emotions are very interesting.
Contradiction between reality and desires?
You look like you don't understand. Maybe I should explain it in a more tangible way. To put it simply, while Ikki plays around with and goes back and forth between women. Now I can't even remember. Oja? Oha? I can't remember now.
I think it was Oja, if I remember correctly.
It's not Oja, that's for sure. Ona.
Oha.
Ona.
We found the word.
Goes back and forth between Ona. He actually longs for true I love. However, that longing has been transferred by external factors, such as the Ona around him and the rumors they spread. That's why he's compromised, fulfilling that longing through physical enjoyment. However,
I tried so hard not to laugh.
I'm sorry. It's been so long, okay?
It's okay. It's a warm-up round for next season.
Right. However, it seems that Ikki has found true love now, and it's toward you, of course. But because he's put up with an environment of conflict and interference for so long, he blames his troubles on his condition. It's a natural condition, so he can't help it. That's his fate, whether he likes it or not. That's all. Because he has given up on struggling with that despair, he simply enjoys transient periods of 3 months. He may have objections to this explanation, but this is the reality that I see. The main point is that he's accepted that despair and just lives with it. What do you think? I'm sure it's number 1, though.
Yep, it's number 1.
What should I do? His eyes, he's like, excuse me.
This is your thing. You have to figure it out.
Is that something you should ask me? I'm the one who should be asking you that question. Do you have feelings for my best tomodachi, despite the dark rumors spread by jealous Ona? If you want to respond to his feelings in kind, I'd like you to help save him from his despair. Of course, if you don't reciprocate his feelings, that can't be helped. You should feel no responsibility for this. This is about all I can say on the matter. But I have high expectations that you won't discard EQ like an unwanted item after the 3-month trial period ends. Although, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind seeing him seriously cry for the first time either.
Ken is such a bully of a friend, but I'll adore him.
Aren't most friends bullies, though? Just a little.
Just a little. I have to admit that, because I know that I tease the heck out of you.
Mm-hmm.
It's something where it's not like actual bullying, it's the nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
This is good for you, I swear.
Totally! And it brings me enjoyment to see it just because I can laugh at you later. And once everything is better, we'll laugh together.
Words of wisdom? I don't know.
Probably not. In the end, I think there's no mistaking that Ikki is seriously in love with you. But you have reservations about giving him an answer. I know Kent called it a silly thing like a trial period, but I guess it really was like trying out dating him. But that means after the 3 months end, Ikki won't be the one to throw you away. He'll probably want to see if you really are in love with him or not. You don't even have 1 full week left. If you hadn't lost your memories when you did, probably would already know the answer without needing to think on it more. Then Ikki might already have come up with his own answer to this. What about you?
Daijoubu desu ka?
I'm sorry. I don't know why that's freaking. Okay. Ooh, deep breath. Ah, welcome back, Master. Right this way. Please have a seat. This is our menu. Please feel free to call for me when you've decided on your order.
Orion, you're not the one working. What the hell?
Phew. I'm getting pretty used to following along with you.
Uh-oh.
Hello?
Hey now, is that it? You're acting very cold.
What? Was it really that cold?
Sorry about that.
You're good.
You know, I spent 2 hours coming here to see you. Are you not going to greet me because you're working?
Huh? Oh. Nothing like this has happened in such a long time, so I completely forgot. You know this man, don't you? Wait, who was he again?
I'm sorry, but I'm working now.
Actually, that's the right answer.
I'm sorry, but I'm working now.
Okay, good. Nice way to get out of it. I agree, Orion. I agree.
So it's because you're working. I'm proud that my daughter is such a serious worker, at least.
Hi, Dyaaad.
Oh, we have a dad versus a figure who lives overseas.
Right. Oto-san.
Name change. Dad. What? Your dad shows up now of all times?
You know, he's got eyes like Ikki. Are we sure he's not Ikki's dad?
Uh-oh.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I guess. Since he's your dad, then he must be the man Toma was saying was a huge cheater, right? And you weren't going to rely on your family anyways. Why is he here now?
There are only 6 days left until you need to answer me. I wanted to check up on you, though, to see if you've made up your mind. So, have you come up with an answer?
Huh? You need to answer something? Wait a minute. Weren't you supposed to come up with an answer to Ikki's confession within 6 days? We thought we finally had everything under control, but there's still more?
I've told you many times already. but I only intend to pay for your studio until the end of August. It looks like you're working, but I think it's impossible to attend college while also making a living. Just give up and come live with me and your stepmother. She says she'll be happy to welcome you too.
Your stepmother? I guess your dad got remarried to another woman.
This is the third time you've known a new mother. You should be used to it all by now.
He got remarried 3 times?
It's a problem.
I thought you might be going through a delicate time, so I waited until now to ask. But I won't wait any longer.
Does this mean your dad's been married 4 times already? Orion, I think you're missing the point here.
Yeah, he's so hung up on it.
Yep. It's like, Orion, this is not the time to be curious about this matter. That's crazy. I wonder how you felt. No, I'm pretty sure there's only one way you could have felt about it. You didn't like it. You dislike the idea so much that you've been working hard every day to save up money to get by later.
Listen, Stuffin. I won't let you get away with acting so selfishly for much longer.
What should you do? Did you have any plans to survive? I forgot Ikki's voice for a second. Hold on.
Mask, has one of our establishment's maids been causing you any issue?
Ikki.
No, there's no problem. I'm her father. We're just talking about a family situation right now. I'm sure my daughter has been a handful.
Ah, so you're Stuffin's father. The young lady has been quite helpful, both at work and in personal affairs.
What?
Oh, eyebrows. I
Yeah.
saw that movement up of what? Uh-oh.
I'm Ikki. It's nice to meet you. I've been going out with your daughter.
What did you say?
Prob-
My voice broke. Hold on. What did you say?
Not the time to drop that. Thank you, Ikki.
Oh, I see. That's, well, fine, I guess. However, Ikki, was it? My daughter will be returning home soon. To a place about 2 hours away by train. There's no way a college student like her could make a living by herself. I'm sorry, but continuing to see my daughter will be difficult.
I heard from her that she didn't need to decide until the end of the month.
A decision. No, it was only time for her to prepare herself for this. There are no other choices for her.
Why is that? Even if she might struggle in living alone, sharing a room is always an option.
Sharing a room? And who would be sharing this room with her?
That would be me, of course.
Oh boy, this is getting out of hand real quick.
Yeah, you're gonna lose your dad in a minute. I wonder if Ikki realizes that.
Yep. Share a room? That's mean.
Just so you know, if you feel prepared for it, you're free to come over and stay with me anytime. And I don't just mean staying over, I mean living together.
Ikki knew all along.
Yes, we probably told him at one point. So he's trying to make sure that you don't leave, which is why he's been so clean, even with everything else that's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You're just working here part-time, and you're a student just like her. You're relying on your parents to get by, aren't you? You're just a student without a stable income. Do you really believe that you could take care of her on your wages? What would you do if you were injured and couldn't work? You might both end up on the street. Nah, you want to share a room with my 18-year-old daughter. You should stop joking around.
It's true that I'm a university student, just as you said. However, I'm in my 4th year, and I have a lot of free time. I'm self-sufficient, and I already have a job lined up. I'm sure even you would recognize the name of the company I'm going to work at. Shall I tell you?
Hmm.
And of course, this place is merely one of the many options I can pursue once my studies have been completed. I'm just saying that I have that choice. Perhaps you could be a little more considerate of your daughter's choice.
Ugh. Coffee.
What?
I'll have a coffee.
I understand. Please wait just a little while.
30 minutes later. I'm just kidding.
It's cold, it's black, and it was from the last little dregs of the coffee pot.
That's not always a bad thing.
This is true.
Unless your filtration system is really bad, then yeah.
Today sure was rough. You feel a lot more dizzy than usual. It's kind of like when a memory comes back, but not quite as strong. Yeah. Maybe your memories will come back after talking to your dad.
Oh, Stuffin. Good work today. Is something the matter? You seem a little pale. Are you worried about what your father... That's a pretty difficult decision. You've got to choose between living with a guy or moving far away. And the guy you'd live with is me. Ha! I'm sure there's a pretty high chance that I'd do something.
Is that something to laugh about?
5 days left. Have you still not decided? If you make up your mind, I'd be willing to protect you from this very moment. So there's a time limit before you need to leave that apartment. Well, if you make up your mind, I'd be willing to protect you from this very moment.
Huh?
I'm saying you should come live at my apartment. You know, share a room.
No way. I couldn't do that.
But being realistic, living alone is just impossible with school, right? And you don't want to move over there. Am I wrong?
You're right, but...
I've got a job lined up, and I already make a stable living. I'm the perfect person to live with. I guess the biggest problem is that there's a high chance that I try to take advantage. Although, if you said no, I would hold back. It's up to you to decide whether you believe that or not. My determination can't be underestimated. What about you? Can you trust me?
That's right. Ikki really is thinking about me and cares about me. I've seen that over the past 2 months, and I...
Stuffin'?
Whoa there. Getting dizzy again. Are you really okay?
Are you okay? Did you remember something? I couldn't see anything. I didn't get dizzy either. It looks like I'm being separated from you. But after today, you really, really know that Ikki's feelings for you are serious. He is in love with you. He's determined enough to introduce himself to your father and commit to living with you. What about you? How do you feel about Ikki? Are you just friends? Lovers? Setting aside the issue of living together for now, you need to come up with an answer for him. But I might not be able to stay with you until you answer him. I want to hear your answer now. How do you really feel about Ikki? You like him?
Well, in this playthrough, I'm supposed to say I think I'm in love.
Yep.
I think I'm in love with Ikki.
I see. So you are. Yeah, now I'll be able to separate from you in peace. Even I'm feeling happy now. I'm sure Ikki would be delighted. You need to let him know.
But then something happens. Dun. Well, hello, beautiful people. Thank you for making it to the end of the video. I hope to see you guys next week for another Amnesia video. A major big shout out to these people who bought subs for my Twitch channel, These Nerds Play, The Kitty Daddy, Atelier Quinn, JTechNX, Radpetchy, The Raging Dyer, Jojo DeBear, and Zephyr of the Wild. Thank you so much for the subs. Couldn't do this without you guys. Thank you. Bye!